Alrighty, welcome back to CCS Season 6. Looks like Aquino is on the way for San Diego State. They've got a sub in as well as Drexel. Kevin and Sean B. both in the Cash Cup 2v2 tournament right now. They'll both be here as soon as they either advance or are eliminated, which I believe Sean B's in lowers right now. Kevin also in lowers. We'll see if either of those players make it further in that and end up not being able to play in tonight's series, but nonetheless, both teams with a sub. Baron in for Drexel and Aquino in for San Diego State. Just waiting on Aquino to hop in the lobby here, then we'll be underway with game number 1, Guard, the newcomer for Drexel after a top 4 finish this spring. Drexel looking to go further than ever before this summer and finally try to find a way to win a CCS title. So they've been stumped in the national title game and in the Final Four the last 2 seasons to Akron and Michigan State. We'll see if Drexel can get the job done this summer alongside newcomer Guard. San Diego State also have a newcomer in Sean B, which we'll see if he makes his way onto the field this series here. So we'll get to see him a lot this season. That's an instant upgrade though for the Aztecs of San Diego State, as well as the Guard on Drexel. Now after this, San Diego State takes on Grand Canyon, which at this point that's going to be at least a 15-minute delay after this series ends, which we've already relayed that to Grand Canyon, as this fiasco has caused San Diego State to have a little bit of a time crunch here, as they've got a series in looks like 16 minutes from now. So we'll see how fast this series can get finished. But nonetheless, we've got Drexel SDSU first, and then Sleeper will join me for San Diego State Grand Canyon. It looks like we're finally ready to roll. Aquino's finally in the lobby after literally 60 seconds before this technically could be rolled a forfeit, but all players are now in the lobby and are ready to roll. Game 1, let's finally get this thing underway. Game number 1, San Diego State and Drexel. It looks like Kevin is here for the Dragons. He has made his way out of the Cash Cup, it looks like now, and Drexel now at full strength. Game 1, here we go. Drexel at full strength this time. No Baron, as Kevin made it just in the span of time here to get into game 1. And the Aztecs down a man here with Aquino subbing in for Sean B. We'll see how he makes a statement in this series. Aquino, a long-time starter for San Diego State. It's Drexel. It's Kevin on the board first. As Sir finds the assist there, Kevin turns in a goal. 1, the Dragons lead at 1-0. There's a row and letting Guard still play. I mean, why wouldn't he? So looks like we've got 2 players AFK. We're gonna get a restart here in game 1. It looks like as Drexel has gone AFK. It looks like Kevin and Guard both looks like they've been all DC. Okay, we're gonna reset. As all the players out of the lobby finally. I don't know what happened. Looks like Drexel lost connection. We're going to go get this lobby back up. Baron's last dance. He is graduating. He also found a job. He let us know a couple days ago. It's been a rough search for Baron, but I'm glad he found something to do post-graduation. But congrats to Baron. It is his last dance. It's also Aquino's last dance for San Diego State. And then following that in the fall, it'll be 5 stars ASAP and Sean B for the Aztecs. Apologies for the delay, by the way. We had a difficulty with Sean B. And the cash looks like Sean B's ready, though. They're asking if he can hop in here for game one. Since we are resetting, Sean B's going to hop in. So looks like SCSU is at full strength as Sean B's raspy in game. It looks like we're ready to go. Game number one. Both teams at full strength. This series just got interesting as we started with both teams having a sub. Now both teams at full strength with Kevin and Sean B both here for the Aztecs and Dragons. We're underway. Game number one. And SCSU's not going to give, or they are going to give Drexel a free goal. It looks like Guard didn't turn it in, actually. We still remain 0-0. Thought maybe SCSU would be a little bit nice to give Drexel the goal back, but they've elected to not do that. In game one, we are underway 0-0 after the opening 20 seconds. San Diego State starts tonight's doubleheader with the Final Four finish for the Dragon to Drexel. Then up next, Grand Canyon for the Aztecs. Guard, a look in front will be denied by Raspy. It's his first look at a CCS goal, still yet to come for Drexel. There it is. Guard, his first career CCS goal. 4:13 to play in game one. The Dragons on the board first. Guard, Kevin, and Surf. The new starting roster for Drexel in place of Barron. San Diego State, Raspy 5 stars, and Zapatos, the new starting roster for San Diego State, as Aquino replaced for Raspy, which is also Sean B. His first minute off the clock, still 1-0 for Drexel. Surf fires, ASAP off the save, and good clear to the right corner as the Aztec offense still looking to come alive here in game one. Guard a shot, Raspy a big save, and keeps SCSU unscathed for now. As San Diego State still just trailing one. A zap shot on target. Kevin will turn that one wide, and the Aztecs still looking for their first goal of season 6. SCSU again take on Grand Canyon right after this series is over. So again, that's going to be under a 15 or so minute delay at the end of this series. As 3:15 remains, 5 stars open target, a bump is per Guard. We'll find a way back towards the net to make a save, and SDSU's offense so still dealing pressure with 2 minutes off the clock. 5 stars to the corner, finds Raspy. That one's good, 1-1. Game audio's quiet. I didn't change any of the settings, so I can turn it up a little bit though. This better? I think it's always been fairly quiet. I haven't changed the audio settings in forever. 3 minutes though to go in game number one. Still 1-1 with 2:55 to go. It's Raspy towards the sidewall, turns this one forward. And it's 2:40 left to go. Guard over one. You're gonna try to put this one on target. ASAP will punt that one to the corner as Kevin takes over for the Drexel offense. Quick pass out to Zerf. Raspy finds himself in midfield with a cutoff, and halftime hits in game one, still tied at 1. That shot, Guard, right after the half, makes it 2-1. It's his second career goal. Sleeper, is this good? Audio-wise? 2:28. A 2-1 Dragon lead. As Raspy shot on target, unable to fall through the bump, also unable to find a way to get that ball into the blue zone. It's 2:20 to go. Still a 2-1 lead right now for Drexel. San Diego State last season had a 1-3 start to the non-conference and played a couple of really good teams like Missouri and came just short to a win. Now Drexel, another chance for a big win early on for San Diego State. So Raspy flip reset. Just off the mark and taken wide by Kevin. Dragons offense still dealing pressure. Kevin a double, no good. Raspy off the save for San Diego State as again both teams at full strength. He's up a musty on target. Couldn't get that one to fall. 5 stars to finish, unable to sail on through. Drexel defense. Stellar job in the second half here. Limiting opportunities, and again, you can't give ASAP space. He had a couple of good looks there late, but Musty unable to connect on target. Now one-on-one. Surf's in trouble here from ASAP. Is that clear made by Surf? Towards the opposite corner. Sets up still a 2-1 lead with over a minute to go. The Aztecs getting physical in the blue zone here. Game 1, still a 1-goal game. 1 minute now remaining. Drexel trying to score and put this game on ice. A shot there, unable to go. Raspy covers that one up for San Diego State as ASAP clears the press. ASAP over one. Kevin left alone, finds a clear wide left as well. 40 seconds to go in game number 1. The Aztecs still fighting tooth and nail, down by 1. Stephen left alone here. He will take his sweet time on the save and clear. And now the Aztecs with 30 to go, under 20 now to play. Game 1 lying in limbo. It's 5 stars off the post. Couldn't put that one through. The best look he's had in a couple of minutes. One last chance for ASAP with 8 to play. A dunk on the ground. Couldn't turn that one in. Raspy back to midfield. Fires. No good. All 3 push a little too far forward. And that should do it for game 1. So we get on to game 2. Drexel, who won the final. A 1-0 lead after 1. On to game number 2. San Diego State had played fairly close there in game 1, and we're back to the gray one. I think the white one is cool putting, but we're still messing with some stuff behind the scenes, and hope to have a new overlay soon, and maybe we'll see some more white on the overlay. But we just tried it for a series, see how it looked, but we like it. It was a cool design. But back to the regular overlay. 10 seconds off the clock here in game 2. I like them both too. I think they're both great. But, you know, we just mess around and try to have some fun with it. But 18 seconds here, and it's a double demo. 4 5 stars in ASAP. As again, it is weird not having a Kenyo though in the lobby for SCSU. A long time starting third for the Aztecs. And Drexel now no more Baron after 2 seasons. And his career in CCS with the Final Four and a title game appearance. It's a big save for Raspy. Going to keep the Aztecs off the 1-0 start for the Dragons. It's a big save there for Raspy to keep SCSU from trailing as the game continues at 0-0. Guard wants his 3rd career goal. Couldn't put that one through. As the Aztec defense really adjusted well here in game 2 so far. Just a minute in as the offense now needs to turn up the tides here. They're going to have any chance to compete with a very good Drexel roster that is looking for a title this season, as Raspy trying to put this one on target. Couldn't turn it away. Kevin off towards the corner. The Dragons defense will maintain pressure in the red zone. 1 goal allowed so far. This one almost threw it off of an own goal. It remains still 0-0 as Kevin tries to connect with Guard. A double attempt here for Guard is good. He's got his 3rd. Got to get a lot better putting. Just wait. 3:26. It's a 1-0 start for the Dragons. ASAP trying to get a double flip reset there. Couldn't even connect with the first one though. As 3:15 remains. San Diego State's offense. They always try to get a little bit too over mechanical with their plays, and it always kind of ends up not working out a lot of the times we've seen so far. Is I think if they can clean up the simplicity of how their offense is attacked in neutral territory and even in blue territory as well. This could be an entirely different ballgame for the Aztec offense. Right now, Drexel's done a heck of a job early on at limiting AZAP, but limiting with the offensive firepower, SCSU's capabilities with halftime hits in game 2. Still just a 1-0 lead right now for the Dragons. Yep, he's got all 3 right now. He's got a hat trick in this series, but again, Drexel's offense is lethal. All 3 of them can do so much damage, no matter who it is. You gotta be careful. If Kevin's got the ball, guard whoever it is. If AZAP finds the first, and San Diego State make it 1-0. This Drexel team again went to a national title game, a Final Four, to close set with Michigan State last season. Now add a heck of a player in guard, but runner, probably a front runner for newcomer of the season here for Drexel, and he's going to make a heck of a statement early in this season, as well as expected a deep run come tournament time. As 2:13 to go, Dragons still remain tied now with San Diego State. We'll see if their offense can continue to heat up behind guard. Guard's got all 3 Dragon goals so far tonight. See if Surf and Kevin can get on the board here in game 2, or if it takes them longer to find their first goal this season. This is Drexel's first game. They'll play again later this week. SCSU, both their games signed again. Grand Canyon up next after this. So a little bit of a longer night for the Aztecs. So Drexel first. You get the really good opponent early to warm you up for the Grand Canyon series as Kevin flip reset on target. It's good. There's his first of this season. 2-1. And the Dragons back in front. With a minute 28 to go, 5 stars almost got that one out of harm's way. It's still back intact for a lead for Drexel. AZAP nearly gave guard a freebie there, but did get back to it just in time. Kevin on target. Raspy turns that one away. A final full boost pad there, and AZAP trying to break the press here, but couldn't guard. Fires almost in, and Raspy finds a big save there for the Aztecs. Over a minute to go now, as San Diego State's offense now in desperation for goal number 2. AZAP getting bumped out there. There's 50 seconds to go. Drexel can start to feel the pressure a little bit here. It's this one off the backboard and out of harm's way. San Diego State, 40 seconds to go. Someone's got to turn up here if the Aztecs are going to get this series back at equilibrium. It's 40 seconds away. It's a 2-0 lead for Drexel if this score will hold. As that's in a demo and open net. We're tied again. 28 seconds, 5 stars. Decided he's going to turn up here for the Aztec offense. And the demo play there opens the net. Make it 2-2 with 28 to go. Kevin flip reset to commit for the defense. AZAP keeps that one in harm's way. Guard flip reset, gets back to it, denied by 5 stars. Now Raspy. Field clear off the backboard here. Zerf will kick that one away. Back for 5 stars to the right corner, and it's good. That's CSU in front. 5 seconds to go. And Raspy off the assist connects for 5 stars. It's a miss down low for Zerf. As San Diego State, their first lead of the night. Five to go here in game 1. Kevin now in desperation. Drexel need to score. It's killed. SCSU tied the series. San Diego State able to equalize this series at 1-1. Now we are past the time. SCSU's next series is Grand Canyon. We're waiting for this one to finish. We'll get that one to you next. And San Diego State Drexel on to game 3. Now a best of 3 down the stretch. Both teams again, Guard and Sean B, new to the roster this season, and it's made an immediate impact on Drexel and San Diego State as well. And both these teams think we're going to get to see these teams compete deep in the tournament this season. And again, SDSU and Drexel both have had deep runs multiple times in the past, looking for one more chance at a title this summer for kickoff the next year's CCS in the fall. There's going to be over 200 teams, hopefully, as 30 seconds are gone. And SCSU, again, they're looking very good right now. Guard, a newcomer for Drexel. He's been fun to watch, but ASAP, his mechanics continue to make the ceiling higher for San Diego State. It's a 1-0 start. Appreciate it, Jason. That's the goal. This past spring, we were at 176. So I'm hoping I can get over the hump of 200, but we'll see how close I can get. But 420 to go. This summer, it's 120 teams, a little bit more kind of smaller league. It'll still be a lot of fun, though, and I'm excited to see what happens this summer. 4 minutes to go. $500 on the line for the winner. That's the first minute off the clock here, and ASAP the lone scorer in game 3, and a big save for Rafty. I think Rafty's position is going to kind of be more of an impact defensively as well, and their defense is really elevated tonight as well throughout the course of this series compared to seasons in the past where their defense has been the problem. Their offense can put up goals like with ASAP, he's got a second, 341, but their defense right now is locked in now with Rafty. 341. Drexel, only 2 losses ever in their CCS careers. 1 to Akron in the national title game and 1 to Michigan State in the Final Four. We'll see if San Diego State can join elite company tonight with a win in the regular season where Drexel has never lost before. 3:30 to go in game 3. The Aztecs up by 2. Drexel trailing with over 3.5 to go as Kevin makes it a 1-goal game. 3:23, Kevin, his second of the night. ASAP over 1, now Guard with nothing. All 3 bunched up here. Rafty taking his time back for ASAP. Plenty of boost. Kevin challenges. And the clear goes the way of the Dragons. And now the Drexel offense trying to set up shop here. Kevin one-on-one. Low 50 taken away. Rafty on the goal line flying to save. Still in trouble as the Aztec defense holds the line. ASAP flip reset over 2. Kevin laughs up a 50. But one by ASAP has help, but this one off the mark. Off the pinch. No good. 5 stars. 30 boost to work with. Beaten by Kevin. As Drexel's defense there will hold off for now. 2:40 to go. Drop down in front. ASAP. Clear wide right there. And a big pinch from Kevin. Puts it up in midfield. Guard trying to drop this one down. Unable to do so there. Zerk rebound is no good as well. And Drexel's offense starting to heat up here. Surf down for Kevin. Low 50 taken away. It's wide right as well. 2:15 to go. Just south of the halfway mark. Guard feeds Kevin here in the midfield, unable to put a shot on target though. And 2 minutes in, some change to go. Drexel still within 1, making a tie game. Surf on a goal 2:05 to go in game 3. A level ball game after it. Now 2 2-0 runs for SCSU and Drexel. It's an equal ball game now as Dirk trying to get a third on the board there. Now Raspy one-on-one to the Kevin. 50 lost down, now 5 stars. Trying to keep the offense in blue territory. Drexel clears the press. Guard, a double attempt is no good. Rebound unable to fall as the Aztec defense holds off again. A minute 40 to play. Double commit now, Guard. Alone with ASAP. This one saved wide left. Put back is also off the bar and away. Yeah, so much pressure here on the SCSU defense to remain unscathed and not give Drexel any free looks as Azap trying to connect with Ratsby. Kevin, a huge save keeps the Aztecs off the lead again. A minute 15 to go. And Drexel's offense, one of the best in the league at putting a lot of pressure on top defenses, and a lot of teams have felt the pressure and unable to deal with it. San Diego State's defense, though, has dealt with it fairly well the majority of this series. Is again, it's all tied up at 1 and a 2-all score here in game 3. This defense has been very much so a big factor in what's kept SCSU alive in this series for as long as now they've seen. This Drexel pressure is relentless. 39 seconds to go. Raspy able to connect with Azap. He's in trouble here. Gets it off the ground. Over 1. Has no help down low as Surf puts it wide. A demo with the shot hooked wide left. 30 to go. SCSU another late look to take the lead. SCSU about as good of a look you can get here against Drexel, and the shot just completely hooked wide. It's now 8 to play here with a couple of seconds. So playing in game 3, it looks like we're going to get overtime unless we see a last-second goal here. It's 3 to go. Azap off the backboard over 1. Flip reset keeps this one alive. Has no help. We're going to overtime. Match point for the next goal is SCSU Drexel. Need some extra time at 2-all here in game 3. Guard launching downfield, double commit from guard. SCSU's defense double committing a couple times here. Raspy will find a clear forward. Kevin 15 out by Raspy. SCSU now trying to pound, find the demo in the backfield. Zerf off the clear here. Another demo for ASAP. Guard starts to break here for the Dragons. ASAP high 50, lost out though to the Drexel side. Kevin with possession. Raspy takes his time to the corner here. Guard, plenty of boost to use. Gets over 1. 5 stars in the backboard. 50 sent away. ASAP to the opposite corner for a full pad of boost. There's a launch. Guard able to break it up here. Zerp, a little bit of a misflip there. I think he wanted to get on the other side of that ball to put a shot on target, but play now back in the blue corner as Kevin kicks it away. ASAP towards the side of wall here. We'll find one more touch. Gets a pass out, but Zerf clears the press again. Minute 15 to go. Guard redirect broken up by Raspy. Shot just wide. Zerf to the opposite corner there off the shot. Raspy picks this one away and back to Drexel territory as Guard starts to clear here from his own corner. Touch there, Zerf. Back for Kevin. Drexel's offense trying to get back in red territory. 8 of a miss. It's good for Kevin. 3-2 the final. And ASAP just uncalculated miss there. Raspy couldn't save it. And Drexel, 8-2-1 lead. Drexel a 3-0 run to get the job done here in game number 3. Heading out at this rink, yeah, I mean, it's a miss that ASAP doesn't have quite often, and Drexel very good at capitalizing off mistakes. That's going to be a goal given up 9 times out of 10 to a really good team, and ASAP and SCSC know that, and again, you can't give ASAP good looks, you can't give this Drexel offense free looks, and they did just that there, and that's what ended it in overtime, and now the SCSU can trail the series 2-1, now trying to send us to game 5. So far, 2-3 on-stream series this season have required Game 5, one of which required overtime, and we'll see if we get a third one tonight. As Kevin fires high and wide. Kevin again a double rebound is also broken up. Surf blocked by ASAP. Open net for ASAP here. It's going to be a 1-0 start. As San Diego State, it's all ASAP again, his 4th of the night with 4:20 to go. Four minutes, 20 seconds remaining. In game number 4, San Diego State back in front. ASAP trying for a double off the ground. Couldn't turn that one home. As guard off the backboard starts to clear forward here for the Dragons of Drexel. So their offense trailed 2-0 to start game 3, and they came back with 3 in a row. Unanswered by San Diego State to win in overtime. Dunk there for 5 stars. Guard clears wide. Brasby keeps it in play. ASAP wants his 5th of the series. A double off the ground. At 50 good. 2-0. 3:46. It's all ASAP again. And a minute 14 gone. ASAP gets it done for goal 2. ASAP, plenty of space to use here. Gets it up the sidewall over one and blocked though by guard. As Drexel's offense trying to set up shop here again, looking for another 2-0 comeback opportunity. As the Dragons trail by 2:90 seconds into game 4, but plenty of time though still to go. SCSU, another break down low. ASAP drops it through. 3-0. .323. And ASAP, a hat trick. Grand Canyon again awaiting the end of this series. They'll play San Diego State next. Right after this is over, a demo for Raspy opens up a couple of extra space for the SCSU defense. Drexel's offense has been neutralized 2 minutes into game 4. And right now, it's looking like we're in a new Champions Field to decide a winner here. .250. Go here in this series. Guard over the last defender and open net. 3-1. The Dragons on the board. 2:48 to go and guard. My goodness, what a flick there. Right over that last defender. Raspy had no boost, nowhere close to it. We're back within 2. Guard, the brand new Drexel commit this fall, making already a statement in this series. There's number 2 for serve, 2:36. And it's a fast 2-0 run for the Dragons. All of a sudden, this game back within 1 with more than half the game to go. San Diego State once led by 3, now down to 1. The Aztecs trying to not let this lead get out of reach here. Raspy trying to deliver one more blow. It's halftime here in game number 4. San Diego State, a look in front. Raspy connects its first since game 1. 2:20. It's a 4-2 lead again. 5 stars has the blue tag. .220 to go here in game 4. I believe all of these players have blue tags, so it looks like 5 stars, the only one using it at the moment. Good demo there for 5 stars, but unable to open up. Oh my goodness, a radar from Kevin. Raspy off the save. Drexel nearly escaped with the goal there. 2-minute warning in game 4. The Aztecs lead by 2. Kevin, low shot there. 0 rebound. Broken up by 5 stars. Minute 40 and some change to go. Game 4 still in the hands of the Aztecs. Here is game 5 looking all the likely. If this score will stand for 90 seconds and some change, as guard letting this one just roll through. The defense completely faked out. In minute 34, we're back within 1. think 5 stars and Rassi both trying to play off the 50 from guard, but guard didn't even touch it. 134. And Surf off the kickoff, trying to equalize. ASAP. There's just one wide left, and now a 4-3 scoreline. Here in game number 4, back within 1. Surf wants a double here. The double, good. We're tied. 120. And another comeback has been completed for the Dragons. You're watching one of the best teams in the league. That's how they do it. This is one of the best teams in the country. And they can get out of any situation. They've got 3 of the best players as well. There's a minute 10 to go. We're tied up again at 4 this time, unlike 3 from game 3. And now we're tied up 4 in game 4. I guess game 5, if we get there, we'll have a 5-5 tie at some point. As 57 seconds to go. Game 4, the next goal, very important here as Surf trying to deliver. Yeah, Drexel scored 3 goals in the span of like 45 seconds. Guard from the corner, one-on-one of the 5 stars. A flick is no good. A huge save for Raspi. My goodness, this San Diego State defense wants it here in game 4. 20 seconds. That was an incredible save. Got to give him credit there. That was incredible. I thought that was going to go in, and that was going to be the ball game, but it's San Diego State. Keep their offense alive. 5 stars, the killing shot. There it is. They take the lead. 2 seconds. And Raspi's defensive masterclass keeps San Diego State alive for 5 minutes longer. Wow. 2 seconds left. Drexel still going to get a chance here off the kickoff, and it's killed. We're going to game 5. On to Champions Field. Chat, I need to hear you guys' predictions. Drop them in chat. Who's winning game 5? Drexel, San Diego State, one more game to decide the winner. And the Grand Canyon will take on this same San Diego State team at the end of this one. That one at least under about a 25-30 minute delay, but we are back underway here in game number 5. Drexel, San Diego State, and we're underway. Now a 3rd out of 4 Game 5 games on stream this season. Charlotte, Syracuse, the only one so far that has not seen Game 5 on stream this season, as Drexel's offense gets the first look with Raspi, a fast break. Couldn't turn that one in, couldn't get back to the ball to put a shot on target there, and Game 5 starts 0-0 after 40 seconds. 30 seconds. That's an open break. San Diego State at ASAP. His 5th of the night, I believe, maybe 6th. 4:29 to go, and Drexel caught overextending. Drexel might have to pull off one more comeback here. 4:29. And the Aztec offense back on the board. Drexel, again, last season went to Game 5 with Arizona back in Week 1, and then went on to dominate everybody until they ran into Michigan State, and now they're kind of in trouble again in Week 1 with San Diego State this go-around. 4 minutes to go. Both teams at full strength. As ASAP off the backboard, fire to the corner. Surf off the save. Raspi trying to finish. Guard will break the press for now. Surf back from ASAP. Guard back on top here. Going to get back to the foot reset. Broken up by 5 stars. Surf blocked by Raspi again. And this San Diego State defense starting to really punch Drexel in the mouth here. This pressure underwhelming, and Brassy again an incredible save in game 4 to keep the game tied at 4, which led to the 5 stars goal at the end there. 3:20 now to go in game 5. Shot just off the post to finish. It's 2-0. 3:15, and AZAP makes it a 2-0 score with 5 stars. 5 stars having a 5-star level performance here in this series. He single-handedly kept this game alive. He put the game winner away in game 2 to tie the series after a late comeback. Game 4, he put the game-winning goal in with 2 seconds to go. Now in game 5, already has a goal established. 3 minutes to go. It's 2-all. It's 2-0 here. 2-all, though, in the best of 5, and that's almost an open empty net, but Arafi off the save. And San Diego State's defense has been the story of this series. Shot just off the mark, and Kevin almost a chance of a redirect there. That shot snapped on target, a big save for 5 stars. And Drexel, so many A1 chances here, but yet the defense just will not break. There it is, Surf. His first 227. The Dragons within 1. Guard gives it up for Zerf there, and he's on 0 boost too. Puts it right through the defense. Great 2-1 score. So Zap will take his time. 20 boosts here off the backboard. Kevin challenging initially. Is sent back away for Surf. Possession for Drexel here. Going to get a look in front. 5 stars, and AZAP will clear it away though. Kevin then for his efforts. Guard 50 to by Raspy. Two-minute warning. Game 5 still 2-1. Favoring San Diego State. Guard to the back wall here. Surf broken up. AZAP now in transition over to empty net. AZAP makes it 3-1. .147. At this point, Drexel's probably going to have to require overtime if they're going to win this game here. Unless they can get another quick little goal spurt of scoring 2, if not 3 again, to take a lead. That's a pinch it just right through. 4-1. And that's just a little bit of luck off the pinch there with Guard and Raspy just perfectly on the mark there, as the Dragons trail by 3. Guard's debut might be spoiled here. A minute 30 to go. The Dragons need to score 3 in the next minute 30 to keep this series alive and well for a win. As Surf towards the corner. AZAP fires to midfield. Surf breaks this one up. 80 seconds. Guard in trouble. Raspy fires. Raspy scores. 5-1. 1:16 to go. This Aztec team can start to feel the upset here. Drexel again opening the season number 2, just behind Akron. Now SCSU start to feel it. 1:13 to go. They're up by 4. Drexel now going to need a comeback of all time. Kevin redirects. Fine Surf, but again broken up by 5 stars. This SCSU defense has been unrelenting, and Drexel's offense, the pressure, and got to them in game 5. As again, a 2-1 lead was in hand for Drexel, and SCSU trying to complete a 2-0 game run here to close the series. 40 seconds to go, and San Diego State 38 away. Raspy, good 50 there. AZAP sent back away. Drexel need to score there in desperation. Guard, good clear, fine Surf. It's off the mark though. 30 to go in game 5. Good pass down low. Surf still in control here. 10 boosts to use. It's taken away again by SCSU's defense. 18 to go. Kevin down low, has no help. Raspy double commit. AZAP a miss in front. Guard scores. 5-2. 10 seconds to go. 10 to play. The lead cut down to 3. Drexel finally gets one to fall, but it might be too little too late. With 10 to go, this offense needs a miracle. Kevin. Flip reset. On the mark, gets the bump, but it's no good. Zerk puts it through. 3 to go. 2-goal lead. Zaraspy was sitting AFK. Might have thought that at 10 seconds, this game is all but over. It reacted to the play a little bit too late. 3 seconds to go. The Dragons within 2 here. They need something immediately off the kickoff, which they're not going to get. That's going to do it. San Diego State are going to upset Drexel in week 1. 3-2 the final. The Aztecs pick up a huge victory. We're going to go to break. When we come back, San Diego State, Grand Canyon.